Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Frost back again with another video. And yes, I know in my last video I said just 10 features I want in 2K24, but for being honest, it's really more like 20 features. And these are really just features in the game that I want some improvement on, and some features that I want in the game that haven't been in there before. Now I want to start off with weapons. What I mean by weapons is not only new weapons added in the game, but weapon damage and also the weapon physics. Now with weapon damage, it's pretty much simple. They need to tweak it. Weapon damage is non-existent. To me, there's no point in using chairs, kendo sticks, or any weapon. Me personally, I only jump off a ladder and put someone through a table. And that's if I can do that. Because if the weapon physics allow me, I'll be able to do it. And yes, weapon physics, not the opponent, will stop me from doing things. I can't tell you how many times I've ran in the ring, did a move, and it knocks down a ladder. It knocks down a table. I've put someone on the table. I've seen someone and myself jump off the top rope, and the opponent doesn't reverse. The table just folds down on itself. So weapons need a huge tweak because they were a big part of the gameplay. Everybody would use them because they were the fastest way to damage and injure your opponent. And now that I mentioned injury, let's talk about that. Injury is very short and simple. Injury, it works, but then it doesn't work in universe mode. Probably works in all the other modes. But some people who should get injured don't get injured, and people who should be fine do get injured. And I would very like it to be that not because of a rivalry action, but if you're wrestling a match, someone actually gets hurt. Because I haven't seen anyone get hurt before in the past. If you got their body part to, I think it was purple or gray or another color, past red, I think it was orange, you know, that body part was injured. But it seems that doesn't happen anymore nowadays. Ooh, War Games. War Games, first time in the game next year. Man, they really gotta go the extra mile with this. Now, this year, and I've told people this is the prototype year for this. First time we've had it, them seeing what they can do with it, what they can't do, what we like, what we don't like. Now, it's good, but there's some things they can really improve on in War Games. You know, one, there's something with War Games that the matches, they either last a good amount of time, or the moment someone comes in, like 3 to 5 minutes after that, the match is over. You never really get a War Games match in there. And as I mentioned weapons earlier in the video, they add new weapons. I hope they can add those weapons in War Games. Maybe next year we can have ladders in War Games and other weapons, and a revamp and improvement to the offense, the warfare you can have in the trench. Because it can't just be just like the Hell in a Cell where it's just punch, kick, grab, and that's it. You gotta add more. Let's have. Now, this one right here has to do with pretty much everything: war games, weapons, just everything. Now, aerial attacks, they're great. Really, I'm being honest, they're great. The ones you could do, the move sets, they're great. It's just when I can do certain aerial attacks and the range of them. I don't know. I forget. I think it was maybe 2K22 or once before that. But no matter where they were, depending on the move, if they were in your range, you could hit that move. If they were far, you could hit them. If they were close, you can hit them. Now in 23, like they pretty much to be in the middle, or not the far reach, but middle far reach for you to hit them. Unless you got that one fog splash, or your character has a lot of arrow range and you just fly far. Most times, if they're close to you, you're not gonna hit. You're just gonna go over them. You're just gonna miss. Now the arrow attacks you can do over Hell in a Cell, Steel Cage, off a ladder, because that is a weapon. Off of War Games, man, they need to change those. Especially like I mentioned earlier in War Games, in the middle of the two rings and the springboards. I forgot about the springboards. They need to add more springboard moves, more arrow attacks you can do off of the top of things. Do you understand? And I'm talking about the devs here. I know players might. But Devs, do you guys understand how the flow get disrupted when I'm literally climbed to the top of the steel cage and I'm trying to mimic what I've seen? I'm literally doing my own commentary. No, don't do it. Don't do it. He's got a family. Don't do it. And I go to hit a swanton bomb, a moonsault, something. No, I hit the generic crossbody splash every time, off a ladder, off a steel cage, off of war games. Now, off a ladder, some situations you are able to do your aerial moves you do off the top rope, but there's some situations like on top of the stage and others where you just do the generic move. But if they could actually help you, not help you, but make it that you could change, like go in your move set and put like the air moves you can do, like off of the equipment box, your springboard moves, but off the top of cage and stuff, bro, that'll make the game so much fun. The experience will be more the rest of the experience that we see and want to mimic. Speaking of errors, can you please fix caching finishers? And if you developers do not know about these, like you didn't know about tag team finishers not working, yes, catching finishers do not work. Now, I am not talking about when you eyes strip them towards the ropes and you catapult them in there. No, that always works. I'm talking about when they springboard, they jump off the top rope, and you catch them with an RKO, AA, F5, whatever the move is. That does not work. I've seen it pop up for me one time. It popped up, and when the person jumped, the prompt disappeared. And if you know how this game works, you can only do things when it prompts up. So once that prompt disappeared, I knew I wasn't going to hit nothing. So I just dodged, reversed, got out the way. They don't work. Now, this may seem small to some of you guys, but to me, it's one of those small things that make a big difference in the game. They add this to 24, it will better the experience a lot. Because I would like to hit tire finishers. You know, it makes the match more dramatic. And if the match is more dramatic, the match is more fun. But now it's like, you hit it, you both lay down. I mean, I guess that's cool because it's like, it's a double down, they're both down, but you know, I want to crawl over. I want to put my arm over the chest and shoulder and go for a pin, but that's not in 23. So they add that 24. I'm telling you guys, it'll make a big difference to gameplay experience. Oh my goodness. Oh man. You want to talk about something that's annoying, that really kills your flow in wrestling? Staggering. I don't know whose idea this was. I don't know who asked for this, but I know this for certain. We don't need this. Nobody wants this. It just makes no sense. Like this staggering, man. It's like I'm struggling to talk because I'm really envisioning all the times the stagger. You know, really the entering, exiting the ring. You know, could just break up moves, break up ladders and tables. Like, why is that? I just do not understand. Literally, you could be charging up a move to end the match. If someone just enters the ring, not to attack, if they just enter the ring, not even that. If they got thrown in, like Undertaker got thrown in right there, your move gets broken up. You get hit with a stagger. You go, oh, like you almost trip over yourself. Okay, now bear with me here. Have you ever been making a custom move set, changing a move on a wrestler, and for 5 to 15 minutes, you just could not find that move? You're going through all the tabs. Is it grounded? Is it top rope? Is it side, standing, staying behind? And you just can't find that move. Well, listen, this idea right here, I don't know, maybe other people thought about it, but I'm surprised the devs haven't thought about it or done it. But a search option in the move sets, like let's say you're searching for a particular move, like a certain DDT like move, right? Like you think it's a DDT. but you know there's like 25 different DDTs, you know, and you know you don't want to scroll all the way through. And yeah, you could just use R2, whatever, to go by letter, you know, but you don't want to go through looking through all that, because not only is there DDT 5, DDT 10, there's others. There's like Tornado DDT, Float Over DDT. So what if with the search option, right? You search DDT, and then all the DDT moves pop up, and then you can go through them all, see if the move you want is a DDT, or if it's not. Now you know it's not that, and now you'll be able to find moves easier, because as we keep getting more games, more wrestlers, and they just add new move packs, the move sets just get so big. Like, guys, if you look at how much moves we have now compared to like a 2K game we had 5 years ago, it's crazy how many moves we got now. Like, you'll be scrolling for a good 5 minutes at least going through all the moves. So yeah, that searching the move set will really help making custom move sets and just changing moves. You know, it's just a little thing that, you know, yeah, it's little, but you know, it'd be really helpful. It'll just make the game better. Now, if you think commentary doesn't need an improvement, you're lying to yourselves. Commentary needs an improvement. You know, it's the same commentary you've been having for years, same team. You know, they repeat so many lines. You know, doesn't it feel like they're even in the same room commentating? Feels like you come in, do your lines, you come in, do your lines, and you come in and do your lines. You know, during the entrance, they say the same lines. You know, literally, I could probably sit here for the rest of the video and go through the lines because I've heard them so many times. But I'm not gonna bore you with that. Main point is, commentary needs to get improved. We need the new commentary teams. You know, it's 24. Is Booker T gonna be on commentary? Is Wade Barrett gonna be on commentary? I mean, you added Wade Barrett as a DLC character, but you didn't put him on commentary. We can wrestle as Booker T, but he's not on commentary. You know, it kind of ruins the experience when I'm on Raw, SmackDown, or NXT, and I'm hearing the commentary team that doesn't do that show in real life. Now, I know it's a game, but we mainly play this game to mimic what we see in real life. So if the commentary isn't the same as real life, then the commentary is just not good. That's why I say it needs an improvement. They do that, just like I said, but although the features I've talked about, gameplay will be improved so much. Now, before I get into referee, I do want to say there is a few good things about the ref. I do like that the ref, when they take a ref bump, they actually do count slower than when they regularly count the pin. And that's probably the only thing I like about the referee. Because if I'm being honest, and I try not to curse, but especially in the videos, the referee is fucking trash. Alright? You know, I'm just being honest. You know, like, I have a custom arena that has no referee. That should just tell you how bad the ref is. You know, I've seen the ref run 3 laps, that costs me extra seconds. I've seen the ref jump over me, that costs me extra seconds. I've seen the ref, because they don't slide, that's costing me time. I've seen the ref go to the outside, that's costing me seconds. I even seen the ref count the pin on the outside. Can that even happen? You know, like, the referee just be at such a hindrance sometimes. It's like, do they even have a natural referee come in and do the animations, or do you guys just like program like a referee in the software? I mean, I'm not a game designer. I'm just talking, but I'm just being honest. That's just honestly how I feel about the referee. You know, I've seen it. If I can get clips of the referee just doing dumb stuff, so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But yeah, the referee needs a lot of improvement for 2K24. But they could definitely keep, you know, the ref bump, then the slow pin, you know, the ref stays on the floor if another pin is happening instead of getting up and then going to count that pin. But I need improvement to the referee so I can have a better experience. Sorry, so we can have a better experience with 2K24 and beyond. But that's about it. That's my 20 features I want in the game. You know, some of them I want in, some of them I want improved on. You know, no negativity because it's the only wrestling game out there. Well, now you got Fight Forever, but you know, let's stay on this. But without further ado, I'm Frost. Dave's watching the video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. You know, make sure to comment any ideas you have, any ideas you agree with. You know, let's discuss things in the comments. Other than that, have a good day. Make sure y'all stay safe out there, and I'll talk to you guys later. And one more thing, 2K, can you please fix the infinite loading screen?